Welcome back to Trends. Today we have a sustainable conversation with Vivi Sirporn, Technical Project Coordinator for United Nations Development Programme here in Bangkok. We're at the Montian Tip Room at Montian Hotel Surawong, Bangkok, and you are watching Trends. Vivi, I introduced you as your work under UNDP, but you're doing much more than that. Can you tell us, what are you up to?
Yeah, I have been working in conservation for more than almost 20 years. So recently I set up my own company together with my co-founder, Cindy Molly. So our company is called Blue Renaissance. You know, Renaissance is the birth of something, art, right? But because I work on coastal conservation for a long time, so I thought like, okay, let's make something rebirth for conservation, particularly on the oceans, because we need everybody to care and do action, something for nature.
And you've got this project, 30 by 30. What is that?
Yeah, the thing is, if you are aware that, you know, last year in Canada, in the global, more than almost 200 countries submit to the global biodiversity framework. And this project, there's one particular target, is called 30 by 30, meaning that they encourage everybody in the world to conserve 30% of the planet by 2030. So we have helped set up the network of supporters. Now we have almost 150 entities supporting this target.
What do we need to do to save 30% of the planet?
Basically, before, if you are aware that, you know, protected area, national park, no wildlife hunting area, this was a conventional protected area where people cannot touch any resources, right? So they introduced a new thing called other effective conservation measure, quite very technical thing, but the thing is, if you have your own land, private land, and your land have a lot of biodiversity, bird, butterfly, or other animal, you can register that land to be part of the global biodiversity framework.
Oh, fantastic. I've seen on your social media that you're doing a lot of beach cleanups. How are we doing in reducing plastic in the oceans that are obviously sweeping up on the beaches? I've just come back from the UK, and in Cornwall I do see plastic garbage on the beach, which is sad. It's not just an Asian problem, it's global. How are we doing?
Actually, we don't doing so well, because, you know, the thing is, to solve the plastic problem, you need to turn off the tap, mean that we should produce less plastic, or better ensuring that all the new plastic produced not end up in the sea. And we already have existing plastic in the ocean, right? So we have two problems. So how we mobilize the technology, people to participate in the cleanup, and why advocating people who every day still consume plastic to not mix everything and start new behavior.
I want to help save the planet, and I'm sure people looking at this conversation also are on board. But what little steps can we take each day to play our role in a greener future?
I think we can start with self-audit, you know, review your own impact on the environment, your own consumption on single-use plastic, and also review your friend, your family, and your workplace, and encourage them that, like, here, this is our impact, what we can do together. Join the coalition, for example, like 30 by 30, we have different task force on biodiversity conservation, on reducing plastic impact to the ocean. So find this place, this group of people that you can do to support.
And reference back to 30 by 30, you're doing a great job in pulling in all the supporters and partners, but it goes beyond Thailand. Is the world's partners joining on board and other countries supporting this initiative?
Yeah, so Thailand, we have a strong support from the government and also policy maker and also leading academic agency. We set up Facebook page. If anyone want to join, search Task Force for Nature Volunteer Thailand, and you can join us. And for around the world, different countries have different groups, but we really definitely part of the global movement.
And to join, are you inviting corporate? Is it corporate membership, government agency membership, or can individuals join?
Yes, definitely. The individual can join as a volunteer. We have 3 levels of membership. First level is that you're already taking care. So you can join to share what you're doing. Second level is that you join as a supporter. We're not looking only for funding. We're looking for idea, your time, financial is welcome as well. And the third level is join as a proactive member. You can join us in our task force. We have more than 20 task force, as I mentioned. So please join the Facebook group to learn more.
Are we on track to reverse this climate change?
I think we not on track, we far behind. Today at the UN General Assembly meeting, the General Antonio Guterres, he already said like in the Sustainable Development Goal, we only make 15% progress. So, and we have only 7 years left. And for biodiversity target as well, we only have 7 years left to reach the target. So I think we're not on track, but if we start now, I mean in 1 week, I gather, I think 80 entities just from my network. So I hope that by next year we will get almost 1,000 people to mobilize this together. Then that will leave us 6 years to actively mobilize everybody on the planet. I mean, we 8 billion people. If everybody is change a little bit, I think we can really make an impact.
You've been engaged in sustainability for many, many years in Thailand. What has been the highlight and the success of the initiatives that you've been involved in so far? Is there one big event that you say, oh wow, we're making progress here?
Yeah, I'm very happy to see different efforts from business sector. You know, we have the PPP plastic, we have the Global Compact Network, and we have the community group, you know, different group from different area. And we have the rising of citizen side as well, the young, small, you know, social enterprise, a lot of things. People really want to do something, but they also like looking for the platform, how and what they can do together.
And with the producers of plastic, they're obviously aware of the situation. Are they coming on board to try and find solutions on how we can take out that ocean element of their plastic cycle and keep plastic out of the ocean? Are plastic producers aware, and are they trying to do anything?
They do. In Thailand, they have set up public-private partnership for plastic to promote the circular economy concept. So I think they have a lot of companies supporting that, and they have piloting in Bangkok and in Rayong. They also like trying to set up the thing called EPR, Extended Producer Responsibility. But the thing is, as you see, that do we doing enough? I think we need to do more, you know, so we not enough to have just 2 pilot sites, right? Thailand have many provinces. So we need to encourage more private sector to join the platform and start doing with their own business and, you know, through the value chain.
We're consuming far too much plastic. I did a personal audit a couple of years ago over a weekend to see how much plastic I'm consuming, and I filled 2 large black bin liners of plastic bottles, containers, just the consumption over 2 days. If the products aren't in another format and they come in plastic, how can we take action? Is there a solution?
The thing is, we have kind of like false solutions somehow too, you know, like people now starting to serve coffee in a plastic cup, but it's biodegradable. But that thing cannot be recycled. So, you know, you have this dilemma. It's like, okay, you still continue to use something single use, but without really voice out to do more like a refill, recycle, and rethink packaging, you know. So we have a lot, we did audit, right? So like shampoo bottle. Do we shift to soap bar? This kind of thing.
So finally, what would you like us all to do to be a part of this green movement moving forward?
The thing is, people want someone else to do something for them. They expect government take action, they expect NGO, they expect, you know, many other people to do something. But we should reflect what we can do first. I think the easiest step for everybody to do is, you know, read about it and share, encourage people to care for environment. So that's why what I'm trying to say is the 30 by 30 coalition is for everybody, single, individual, group, company, NGO, academia, everybody welcome, because everybody need clean air, good food, have to drink, and we need biodiversity, because without biodiversity, we cannot have all of that.
And with your 30 by 30 project, if anybody wants to join, is there a website, or how do we find information?
We actually, if anyone to support, you know, paying for the hosting, really welcome. But first step, you can find us on Facebook group. That is the first step to connect with us. We don't have the website yet because we just only mobilized the network last week.
Great, so we'll find you on Facebook.
Yes.
Fantastic.
And maybe you can add the link to the website on the video.
Kun Vivi, Environmentalists, conservationists, you're doing such a fantastic job, and we all need to come on board this whole movement to going greener and saving the environment. Thank you for being with us here today. Thank you also to the Montian Hotel for providing the venue for us. And if you liked this episode, please like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.